Hello to the one person that's here. You caught me. You caught me biting this toilet roll. Just ignore that you saw that. Just ignore that you saw that. Note to self. Next time I should schedule this. I think this time around I just went live. Usually I schedule it, and I think people get to see it beforehand. This time around I just went live. Probably not a good idea. People will come eventually. Oh look, we got 2 people now. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello. He's gonna be chopping it up. This is nougat. Nougat. What flavor is this? Roasted macadamia honey nugget. Honey nougat. Nougat, as they say. Soft artisanal handmade honey nougat. Some good stuff. Very sweet. Hurts my teeth a little. Let me read you this description while I wait for people to come in. Wedgwood nougat started in our family kitchen in 1999, so this is very recent. Relatively speaking. Our mom's artisanal handmade honey recipes, rich tones of honey and pillow-like texture. We still make mom's original recipe by hand, using the finest ingredients, just the way mom taught us. Experience roasted macadamia, soft handmade honey, for a piece of pure heaven. No preservatives, no artificial colors or flavors, shortcuts, ever. Really? What do you mean you still make it on by hand in your farm? Sway that Vibon says, "What's up, man? How's it going?" Hello. It's going well. It's going pretty good. How about you? How things going for you? I was just reading the description for this box of nougat. They say they make it by hand. I don't know if that's true. There's a lot of these in every store. So, are they really making this by hand? There's no factory? You're just making it by hand at a farm? How many do you have to make? All for work today? What do you do for work? What do you usually do at work? We got 4 people now. Let's go. Hello to individual number 4. How's it going? How's it going? How's it going? Work at a consulting agency, boring stuff. Yeah, consulting agency. Sounds when people list their job titles, I never know what that entails. A lot of job titles seem to have seem to sound very generic. There's this guy that's been popping up on my YouTube recommended, my homepage, and it's like, you need to quit your 9 to 5. No, he's also an ASM artist, but he has a second channel. And he's always complaining about his job. But yeah, the 9 to 5 life can be draining, man. I had a couple jobs in the past, and I had this channel for a little while before I eventually quit my job because I thought it was paying a decent amount. I was like, I think I can grow this. So I'm earning a decent amount. I'm not earning like big boy money, but it'll grow. And for now, I have enough to support myself and be comfortable. I don't really go out that much. I don't really spend money on a lot of like crazy things. So I'm doing okay. I'm doing okay. I was actually watching a YouTube video where someone was breaking down. Oh, this couple, they traveled together and they were breaking down how much they earn via YouTube because they have a YouTube channel where they document all their travels. And they're just breaking down how much they earn per view and stuff like that. Apparently, they YouTube is their main source of income, and they travel full time. They're full-time travelers, and they use YouTube to travel, which is crazy. So it's encouraging. It's encouraging for a young lad such as myself who also wants to travel someday. Apparently, it's possible to fund your travels exclusively through YouTube. Apparently, that's doable. In fact, apparently you can travel full time off of YouTube, which is phenomenal. So hopefully I'll reach that point. ASM artists take a pay cut. That's the thing because I was comparing how much they earn to how much I earn. So like for like 40,000 views, they got like 600 and something thousand. Wait, I'm lying. 600 something dollars for 42,000 views. I got 100,000 views on my videos. That video made like 200 and something dollars. I was like, what? But then I realized I don't have mid-roll ads turned on. I don't have mid-roll ads turned on because ASM artists usually turn off mid-roll ads because it's ASMR. So we actually take a pay cut for the audience. For the sake of the audience, we take less money. So y'all should be grateful. Because I could be earning more money out here, but I turn off mid-roll ads because I know that it can be disruptive if you're watching ASMR video and ads keep popping up during the video. So I turn it off, and as a result, make less money. I remember like it wasn't always the case that there would be an ad at the beginning and an ad at the end. I remember like it was optional at first. I was one of those people that had it on regardless, even when it was optional. I turned on pre-roll and post-roll ads. So the beginning and the end, those ads were on because I was like, I'm trying to get paid. A lot of our ASMR artists had it turned off. I wasn't one of them. How many YouTube subs do you think is needed to support someone full time? It's not about subs. It's really not about subs. It's more so about the views. How many views are you getting? What's your engagement looking like? Because that also influences your views. Where's your audience from? Because I didn't know this, but I learned this like literally just now. I was watching a video, but apparently, depending on which country watches your videos, you get paid more or less. So I know that American audiences tend to generate more revenue because apparently like American advertisers pay more money. But if you go to like a poorer country, you're gonna get less ad revenue. So fortunately for me, my main audience is from the US. Like 40 something percent of the people that watch these videos at least is from the US, and then the rest are scattered around the world. It's the US and then the UK. But the US is the biggest portion of my audience by far. Crank Cuber says hi. Hello. Hello, Crank Cuber. So yeah, to answer your question, it's not about subs, it's about views. You do need 1,000 subs and 4,000 watch hours to get monetized. So that's important. You need at least 1,000 subs and 4,000 watch hours to get monetized. And then from then on, it's about, yeah, there's so many factors that go into it in terms of how much your videos are going to end up paying. You can have someone that gets 1,000,000 views per video, and people will assume that person's getting paid a lot of money, but it depends on a lot of factors, you know? Because someone with less views, maybe someone that's getting 200,000 views, or yeah, 200,000 views per video could be getting paid more than the person that's getting 1,000,000, depending on the audience that person has, the type of advertisers and the type of content they make. Apparently, if you make like finance content, for example, like so your content is centered around business and managing finances and stuff like that, the advertisers for those sort of videos tend to pay a lot more than advertisers for other types of content. I'm not sure what content ASMR videos might get. I mean, what ads ASMR videos might get, but they don't pay nearly as much as like the finance advertisers. So the type of content also matters. Those ads pay a lot of money apparently. Then there's sponsorships. Some people get sponsorships. I don't see myself getting sponsorships. I think I talk too crazy on this channel. I talk too crazy. Maybe in the future, I might get sponsorships as the channel gets bigger. I don't really care whether I get sponsorships or not. It'd be nice. We'll see. It'd be great to get like I've seen some sponsorships on some ASMR channels like Mantis Sleep. I'd love to get one of those sleep mask thingies that looks sick and comfortable. Going to bed, one of those things would be sick. And it's got like earphones too, so you can like put it on and listen to ASMR while you sleep, and it's comfortable. It doesn't hurt your ears. So that'd be dope. Do I like reading books? Yeah, I like reading books. I just finished a book about stock trading. I just finished reading that like the day before yesterday, or maybe a little bit before that. And that was interesting. It was very short. It was like 88 pages, so it wasn't long. Now I'm reading this book by Thomas Sowell, Black Rednecks and White Liberals. That's quite interesting. It covers history and economics and demographics and stuff like that. So that's a pretty interesting book. He was talking about middleman minorities, which is to explain it very simply, it's basically minority groups within a country that are usually responsible for trade in one way or another. So an example would be here in South Africa, we have Indians, or like Pakistanis, who will come and open up shops and sell textiles or sell various parts of tech. So like they might sell, for example, I got this from one of these Indians. Might have been Pakistani, I'm not sure. Oh, that's a lie. I ordered this online. But there is a guy across the street. There's a shopping center not too far from here. He has a shop where he sells stuff like this. So basically, these middleman minorities, they facilitate these forms of trade. Sometimes historically, they've been involved in offering loans and stuff like that. And they fulfill that role in the market, right? But usually, because they tend to be very successful at that, and they end up doing very well for themselves, and in many cases, they start earning more than the native population, or large swaths of the native population. Because of that, they tend to garner a lot of jealousy and animosity, and people can, especially when there's economic turmoil in the country, but then these middlemen minorities are doing well because they're very industrious, they're very savvy with money, and stuff like that, people tend to get very jealous in turn. You see that a lot. An example is here in South Africa. There's a lot of xenophobia. So when people are very angry about the economy, they take their frustrations out on foreigners and they burn down shops. Like they'll burn down these Pakistani shops, for example. Even though the Pakistanis will be here legally, they'll still burn down the shops and be like, "You need to get out of the country." Yada yada yada. It's just jealousy, and they're just looking for a scapegoat. They're looking for someone to take out their frustrations on. And politicians can use that as well. Politicians can be like, "Let's blame it on the foreigners, all the ills of society." Uh, we've seen this with Jews as well. It's happened historically with Jews. When Jews are doing well in a society, people get angry at the Jews. So that happened in Germany, with the Nazis, and they start blaming all the problems on the Jews. Oh, the Jews are the problem, and then people turn. It's happened with Chinese people in Vietnam and other countries as well. Like there's so many different groups of middleman minorities around the world. You can go to Nigeria, you see examples of it. The Lebanese have traveled a lot. People from Lebanon have traveled a lot around the world, and they've been middleman minorities. So yeah, it's an interesting concept. It tells you a lot about human nature. People don't like it when you're doing better than them. When you're working harder, you're more successful, even though the odds are against you, and they start to like make up all sorts of conspiracies, and jealousy creeps in, and it makes people do crazy things. Yeah, I'm reading that right now. Then I'll see what I move on to after that. Are y'all reading anything interesting? Let me know if you're reading anything interesting. I'm just curious about Viz, where they beat the shiz out of the cam. So they really punched the phone directly. In my case, yeah. In my case, I do hit the camera. It's this phone. It's my old phone that I usually hit. This is the one I always film with. So I actually hit it, and it's hard. It's painful. But yeah, I'll be having fun. Boom, boom. Beating up my camera. Good content, good content. The things we do for content, man. But yeah, sometimes you just want to go crazy, actually be aggressive. I gotta do another one of those soon. It's tiring though. It's quite tiring. I should try to destroy your camera. And I don't know if you can see, but like a lot of cracks. Phone's seen some things, man. It's been afflicted. It's been persecuted. It's been put through the ultimate test. Cracks all over it. But it's got a screen protector, so I think if I remove the screen protector, it'll be pretty good. Pretty good underneath. I've had this screen protector for years. I've had this screen protector for years. And this case. This is a great case, man. This is military grade stuff. You could shoot this, I'm sure it'll be fine. Starberry says, "Oh, hi, I'm going to sleep now. Good night." Well, thanks for popping by, I guess. Thanks for popping by. But yeah, this phone has been very loyal, very handy. I've said this a couple times now since I got my new phone, which is this one, but I bought my new phone with the hopes of filming with it, but I realized the microphones aren't really good. I use an external microphone, which is up there, but for normal videos, I use this because this just has better microphones, even though it's a cheaper phone. I'm actually thinking of buying a Google Pixel 9 whenever that comes out. That should come out sometime soon. Very loud bike outside. I hate these people with their loud bikes. Get lost. Move. Get out of here. But anyway, I would say, yeah, it'd be wonderful to get a Pixel 9. Might do it at the end of the day. It's very expensive though. It's a very expensive purchase. But I'm thinking of doing it. I've always wanted to own one. But oh my gosh, I don't know if that's a responsible purchase. It's very expensive. And I already have a phone, so it's like, but I'm a phone enthusiast, so I'll be very happy if I own that device. But yeah, let me know what phones do y'all use. Probably gonna be like iPhone, 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 iPhone. Let me know where y'all are from. Right? Is there anyone that's not from the states watching right now? Is there anyone that's not from the states? Let me know where y'all are from. If you're from the states, which part of the states are you from? Which state are you living in? I'd love to know. Let me know. One person from the Philippines. Nice, Philippines. That's interesting. That's very interesting. Stechlin, how do you say that? Porchete. I F with the camera itch triggers so much. I'm doing it in the next video. I'll see. I'm not sure what my next video is going to be because I usually these days I'm doing a thing of like I'm trying to schedule. I'm trying to get better at schedule scheduling, but I do have a beating up trigger on the books. So when I do that, I'll definitely do the in the camera. Philippines produces a coffee that comes from animal poop. Not even joking. Yeah, I've heard about coffee. I've heard about that. I've heard about coffee that comes from animal poop. I'm not a coffee person. I don't even drink coffee. I always like have like a bubbly tummy whenever I drink coffee. Like I just my stomach starts to complain. So I tend to avoid coffee. It's called Kopi Luwak. Kopi Luwak. Philippines. What do I know about the Philippines? I know Manny Pacquiao's in the Philippines. What else do I know? That's right, right? Is that correct? I'm just saying that I'm pretty sure Manny Pacquiao's in the Philippines. That's correct, right? What else do I know about the Philippines? I think that might be it. Butterfly knife was invented there. What the hell is a butterfly knife? Let me Google that. Butterfly knife. Let's see. What is this? This looks dangerous. What? What do people use this for? What? This is not for. This just looks like it's for killing people. It's dope. You can do tricks. Use the tricks with a knife. Like, is that what it's like meant for? Doing tricks? They have competitions. Whoa, that's interesting. That is interesting. C. How do you say your name? C6 combo? Is it supposed to? What is that supposed to say? Combo. Anyway, how you doing, man? I'm doing good. How are you? How are you? Thanks for joining. Thanks for joining. It's actually insane to watch. Yeah, this night. Let me show for anyone who's curious. Let me try to find you a proper picture to show you. Let's see. I mean, I guess this is as good a picture as any. It's like you can see the person doing the little tricks on it. Knife. Amazon is advertising it. I'm just picturing some gangster. Like you just walk past an alleyway and there's some gangster in the alleyway playing with his knife and looks at you while he's playing with his little butterfly knife. Why is it called a butterfly knife? Like, what about this says butterfly? Let's say Philippines. Fun facts. One pumpkin one says hi, Unc. People keep calling me Unc. 24. Hello. Hi, pumpkin. Hi, pumpkin sounds like talking to like my lover. Barbara says hi. What's up, Barbara? It's good to see you as always. It's good to see you as always. Philippines fun fact number one. Philippines has 7,641 islands. What? Why does this light feel brighter than usual? Making it one of the largest archipelagos globally. Surprisingly, more than 5,000 of these islands remain unnamed from most international maps, waiting to be discovered. That's crazy. Let me put on my glasses because my eyes are going crazy, man. Boy, oy. There are over 170 dialects in the Philippines. What language do you speak in the Philippines? Filipino, based on Tagalog. The Philippines is the only Asian nation that is predominantly Christian. That's nice. Also Christian. That's good to know. The Philippines is the only Asian nation that is predominantly Christian. More than 86% of the population identifies as Roman Catholic. Religion is still a big influence in the country. Shout out. Shout out to the Philippines. The largest and most expensive pearl in the world was found in the Philippines. I need to visit the Philippines at some point. Sounds like an interesting country. It sounds interesting. My eyes are doing a lot better now that I put on my glasses. This light seems brighter than usual. I don't know why. My eye was getting all itchy and stuff. You going to Australia soon? What are you gonna be doing in Australia? Going to Australia soon. Celebrate? Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's happening. It sucks here. You don't like it in the Philippines? I guess everyone, like when you're from a place, you get tired of it. Some people love the countries. Apparently, Australia isn't doing too well too. It's all right here. Boring, haha. Australia's boring. I've been hearing a lot of crazy news from Australia. People are upset with the government. But I did watch a travel vlog. People were like, this couple was traveling in Australia. They went to Melbourne, they went to Sydney, they went to, I'm forgetting the names of the other places. But it looked nice. The pie, they have these pies, these meat pies that look delicious. And they have a lot of cafes as well. The cafe culture in, I think it was in Sydney or some one of those cities. A lot of cafes. I think one area has the most cafes per square meter in the world. I'm not sure if it was Sydney or one of the other places, but there's a lot of coffee shops. It's like, geez Louise, man. People love coffee. The beaches look nice as well. Apparently, Australia and New Zealand are like basically the same country. Like, is that true? People say that it's just there's barely any difference. Cafe culture in Sydney is great, but there's no nightlife. All shops close by like 7. What time do we close here? I think we close around 8. A lot of our stores. It depends on the store. Closing at 7 is crazy. No nightlife. I don't know if I'm a nightlife guy. I'm not a nightlife guy, to be honest. I used to be, kind of, but I wasn't having fun. I'd be going to parties and stuff. I remember like one of the last times I ever went out, it was like we went to this like university party and the people I was with, they were like, "Oh, you can just drive through the gate." I got to the university, like you can just drive through the gate, and they'll let you in. And then the security guard was asking for my student card, and I was like, "I'm not a student. What do I say to him?" And then they said, just lie and say you're a student." And I had to lie, and he caught me, and it was so awkward. We had a whole awkward exchange, but he let us through eventually. And I was just like, "Yeah, I need to stop doing this." Uh, I'm a nightlife person. I live for after midnight munchie runs. Um, you know what? I, I'm one of those people. After a certain point, I want to go home. I'll be like, it's time to go home. Do y'all have like 24-hour McDonald's? Those are fun. It's nice, like if you like go out and then you just sit at McDonald's for a long time. I used to do that with some friends. We just sit at McDonald's late into that because it was like a 24 hours McDonald's. So you just sit there and it's like midnight and you're just cracking jokes while you're having food, and it was a fun time. It depends what you're doing, I guess. It depends. It depends. Or Taco Bell at 2 a.m. I heard heard Taco Bell makes your stomach go crazy. Is that true? When I was in high school, I used to sneak out my window and have late night convos outside. Still? Wait, when you say outside, do you mean like you go to some other place, or do you just mean you just have the conversations outside your house? Because that would be hilarious. Uh, where would you go? And why can't you just talk over the phone? I'm thinking about like, I mean, I guess my area is safe, my neighborhood is safe, so I guess I could do that if I wanted to, but you know, usually don't sneak out at midnight. I don't even live in like near anyone, so I couldn't do that if I wanted to, because everyone lives far away from me. Like I'll be asleep, dude. I remember this one girl called me. She was at a strip club and she called me and wanted to have a conversation at midnight, and she was just telling me about how her boyfriend was being twerked on by a stripper. And I was like, fam, I'm sleeping. I, I can't have this conversation right now. And I cut the call. My room walls were thin. My parents would know, but a lot of cute guys live. Wait, what? A lot of cute guys live in my neighborhood, so I'll go somewhere grassy. Oh wow. Now that I think about it, I don't think I live. I mean, okay, I think I have seen a few cute girls around my where I live. I live in an apartment complex. It's like a big. It's almost like an estate. It's a complex, but you know, uh, now and then you see girls that like are around my age, but I don't know. Never really spoken to any of them. I never thought about speaking to any of them. I'm at a place. You know what? I was actually thinking about this. I was thinking about this yesterday or the day before yesterday. I was like, I don't know when the right time will be for me to like start putting myself out there and actually trying to get into a relationship. Uh, it's been a while since I've been like romantically involved with anyone, and right now I'm just thinking about like sorting my life out financially and stuff like that before I get serious about dating and all that sort of stuff. Podcast, do I have pets? No, I've never had a pet before. To be honest, I don't even think I'm interested in having a pet. It seems like a lot of work. Maybe one day I'll have a family. Maybe. We'll see. But I'm open to it. I'll probably have a dog, probably have a husky. If I have a pet, probably be a dog, and it'll probably be a husky, because huskies are amazing dogs. They're very cute, even when they're big. You know, some of these dogs are cute when they're small, and then they grow up, and then yeah, it's a different story. Declan Potgieter asked, "Can I speak Afrikaans?" Not really. I took Afrikaans in school. I'm okay. Ek praat net 'n bietjie. Ek praat net 'n bietjie. My Afrikaans is nie goed nie. I'm working hard and staying single. I'm tired of jumping from relationship to relationship. It's hard because I miss having fun of my yeah. Yeah, for me, it's literally just about I guess being single is okay. There's nothing wrong with being single. Yeah, but at some point, having a life partner is a great thing. Getting married, all that sort of stuff, wonderful. So that's my ultimate goal. Yeah, but right now I'm just like trying to get things together so I can really bring stuff to the table. Having a husky in the heat of Africa is Indian. It's not that crazy here. It's not that crazy. South Africa has got good weather. We got great weather here. We got like perfect weather actually. The summers get hot, but like it's not unbearable. And the winter is like it gets cold in winter, but not that cold. That's why I think if I ever move anywhere, it's gonna take a lot of adjustments because the weather here is like. I actually saw a husky here once. I was sitting at a Starbucks, and I saw people walking a husky. So huskies, huskies are worldwide, it seems. And it was my first time seeing one in the flesh because I usually see them on the internet, on YouTube and stuff. There was a period of time I was just like, my Instagram was just full of husky videos because I was like obsessed, dude. I'll just watch huskies like being cute and playing around on Instagram. My feed was just full of it. Husky's my dream dog. Yeah, same. Adorable dog. When they're small and they're like puppies, oh my gosh, they look crazy. Even when they grow up, they look amazing. How culturally diverse is South Africa? Pretty pretty diverse. It's one of the things I like about it. It's called the Rainbow Nation, just because there's a lot going on culturally. They say we have the second largest Indian population outside of India. I don't think that's true. I think America has the second largest. I think there are more Indians in America, but we probably have third place. You got a lot of Indian people here. Uh, we got Afrikaans people, which are like descendants of the Dutch. So you got like white people who like speak Afrikaans. Afrikaans is a weird language because it's derived from Dutch, but how it formed was very interesting. It was it was basically like a joint project between the indigenous people and the Dutch descendants because they call it kitchen Dutch because the slaves would be in the kitchens would also uh, speak. I guess their version of Dutch and yeah, the formation of that language is quite interesting. It's a long history. I'd have to brush up on that, but there's a lot of history there. We got Chinese people here. We got a decent Chinese population. Obviously, you got black people. Uh, you got colored people who are like white. Like it's like mixed race, but not exactly because you have like so if a white person and a black person have a child, that child is mixed race, right? But then imagine all the mixed race people get into a neighborhood together and start having children together, and their descendants have children, and their descendants have children. Eventually, that's just a whole racial. That's its own racial subcategory, right? That's a entirely different race group because they populated amongst themselves for so long. So we have colored people. So that's not the same thing as mixed race. Uh, so there's a lot going on here. There's a lot going on here in terms of population, but there is a overarching national identity that people get behind or come under. There is a South African culture, a South African identity that people identify with. Unfortunately, there is a lot of racial tension, all this sort of stuff. You do see a lot of that. I tend not to participate. I'm not one of those people. I don't care. I went to high school and it was very mixed. You had white kids, you had black kids, you had the Indian kids, you had a whole bunch of people, colored kids, and we all got along. It was never about race or anything like that. It was a fun time, and my best friends, some of my best friends were white, and we never really thought about it. Just be kids, you're kids, you're not thinking about these things. But as you get older, I did go through a phase, right? I got very like political in terms of like race and stuff, became very woke. But yeah, I grew out of that. It's not a thing for me anymore. This next one says, "Nice hearing you speak my home language." Well, that's nice to hear. I have a question. I noticed there are a few ways to support your page. One is on your lives, and another is on your uploaded videos. Is there a preference? Does YouTube take money from you? Just wondering, so I know what's the best way to go about it. Uh, hmm. I think. Oh, I think you're talking about like that thanks button on the videos. I think either way. So, for example, if you were to like contribute here on the live or on the via the thanks button on the videos, YouTube always takes. What do they take? They take like 30%. They take 30%, which isn't bad. Either way, it's always appreciated. I always, always appreciate it. But yeah, never stretch yourself on my behalf. ASMR J, what? ASMR JJ, your channel been growing. I see. Shout out to you, sir. I don't know if anyone knows, but I actually had a collab with JJ. How long has it been? It's been a while, but he man, what? I don't even know how that happened. I don't know if I reached out to him or he commented on one of my videos. I think I think he commented on my video. Then I emailed him asking for a collab. I didn't think he'd say yes, and then he did say yes. I was like, oh, that's crazy. Shout out to JJ. Y'all should check out his channel. Shout out to you, sir. It's good seeing you in the chat. With collabs, I probably should do more collabs. I think that would help my channel. Maybe I should actually. What am I? Maybe. What am I tripping? The thing with me is I'm very comfortable just putting out these videos every day, and I'm having fun. So I never really think about like collabs, but maybe I should. I'll see. I'll see who I can reach out to and see if it makes sense. You never know what comes of that, You never know who's watching. That's one thing I realized. You never know who's watching your videos. So maybe I should be more proactive and collabing with people, getting my name out there, growing my channel. Because I am trying to grow. I want to buy a PlayStation 5 at some point. I think I'm gonna buy one in September. So I need to up my game a little. Section says, actually surprised that you're pronouncing my name correct because many see my name called Steglin or Steklin. Yeah, I as a SA resident, you're on color. Are you colored? Because I saw the emoji look colored. As an SA resident, you're just around it a lot, so I guess it's normal. Did I play any games? I'm playing Days Gone right now. I'm playing Days Gone right now, and it's fun. It's fun. After that, I want to play Resident Evil 2 and Resident Evil 3, the remakes, and then I am super super excited. For Metal Gear Solid 3, the remake, Metal Solid, they call it Delta, and then I'm probably gonna play Spider-Man 2 when I get my PS5. I mean, because it's not available on PS4, so when I get the PS5, I'll be looking forward to that. Bechlin says, "Yes, I am." Shout out to you. Shout out to you. Trainman 84. Do you think you could do more role plays in the future, like you did? Hospital. Uh, the issue of role plays. It's just creatively, it takes a lot sometimes to come up with these things. And I've got other things going on, so it's like if I want to write, make music, all that sort of stuff, I try to keep it limited in terms of how much like creative energy I expend. Because with like the normal ASMR videos, I can just do triggers and ramble. Even if like these days I've been putting out like the 5 minute videos where I'm just doing triggers, I'm not really talking or anything like that. Even that, it doesn't take that much creative energy. Whereas, if I start doing role plays and stuff like that, it leaves me feeling like, a bit tired, because when I want to like write afterwards, because these days I'm writing every day, because I used to make music every day. I was doing like a song a day challenge, but then I stopped doing that so I can focus on writing more. So I always try and preserve like creative energy. It's weird because you're not tired. It's not like I'm physically tired, like, oh, I want to sleep. But it's like you just use your brain, and then when you want to use your brain again later on, you realize that it's not doing the things you want it to do. Then again, I can imagine myself at a at a at a later stage in life where things are moving a lot faster and I've got a whole lot of things to handle. So that might not be a good excuse in the future. I'm not sure. All I know is role plays, when I'm uploading every day, doing role plays can be a bit much. We'll see. We'll see. Maybe now and then I might give a role play. I might put it on the membership block, to be honest. I was thinking about putting that on the membership side. So if I do role plays, it'll probably be on my membership block. We'll see. We shall see. I'm not against it though. I'm just thinking about preserving energy. Yeah, like I said, y'all should check out ASMR JJ. He's a cool guy. Who y'all want to see me collab with out of curiosity? If I was to collab with anyone. My experience, my color ideas just drops in the head. Yeah. That makes sense. Keep up the great work. Thank you. Thank you for understanding. You're into tech stuff. Do you know a lot about laptops? I don't know a lot. Yeah, I mean, I watch laptop reviews here and there. I actually watched one like a day ago or so. I can't even remember what laptop it was. I think it was the Asus. It was some gaming laptop, I believe. Might not have been a gaming laptop. I think it was just a very high-end laptop. Like I don't know if I'd be the best to come to if it's like what specific laptop should I get? Because I don't even know the names and all that sort of stuff. Smartphones is more my domain. Like I'm super into smartphones. Is it like this new super thin one? Yeah, that one. Exactly. the new super thin one. That is definitely the one I was talking about. Maybe Come to Rest. He's one of the best videos. I actually collabed with him like back in the day. Back in the day is crazy. Like it was like a year ago. At this point, it might be a year ago. I'm not sure. And I do have a video. Come to Rest is having like a ASMR with friends video coming up. So I did submit a video to him. So I think I'm gonna be part of that video as well. So that kind of counts as a collab. Somebody featured on his channel. So I'll share the link to that when that comes out. So I do have something coming out with Come to Rest that's coming soon. I think a collab with headphones recommended. I know her. Yeah, I know her. I watch her. I watch No Headphones. I watch ASMR Fixie. I watch a lot of Fred's Voice. He's not fast and aggressive, but I just enjoy Fred's Voice ASMR. His role plays are amazing. I watch Natty Tingles. He released an album recently, and that was nice to see. Another ASMR artist who makes music, and he seems very successful at it. Seems to be making money. He actually used to do music full time. He was touring and opening for big artists and stuff, and he was doing well. So shout out to Natty Tingles. Alvin's ASMR. Who's that? Let me Google. Let me search on YouTube. Let me search on YouTube. Who's my favorite ASMR artist? I'd say ASMR Fixie, to be honest. She's just funny. I've been watching a lot of Emma's MySpace lately. She's also like entertaining, and her ASMR is nice as well. I like when Emma like gets loud with her voice. I just like it when ASMR artists are loud with their voices. It just it just gets it's weird because I have to be in the mindset of like I'm watching an ASMR video because sometimes it can just be straight up talking, right? So it's like you could just go to a video that's not ASMR and get the same thing. But because it's in the context of an ASMR video, it just feels relaxing to me. It's weird. Uh Alden. This is one of it seems like a new channel. I'll check this person out. I haven't seen them before. A lot of ASMR artists, a lot of ASMR artists these days. Like a lot. The number is increasing. Do you use ASMR for sleep? I I do, but these days I'm trying to sleep without it because I've noticed I'm becoming too dependent on it. So I was like, I need to start like just going to sleep without any sleep aids of any sort, just because I want to learn to do that again. I I used to like put on ASMR every time I want to sleep, but now I'm like, just go to bed, bro. Personally, ASMR doesn't help me sleep, but it helps a ton to relax. Yeah, when I'm like washing dishes or cooking or stuff like that, listening to ASMR slaps. When my mind is focused on a task, like it really like it just yeah, it's different than just trying like listening when I'm in bed. Like the triggers like are way more relaxing and quote unquote tingly. I don't get tingles. I have the probably the most severe case of tingle immunity. I've never gotten tingles before, and uh, it's like yeah, I don't get tingles. But when I listen to it while I'm working, when I'm doing work or whatever, like It's not tingles, but it's like you just get like this very relaxed feeling. Like the triggers just hit that much harder when you're focused and on a task while you're listening to ASMR. I don't know what it is, but I thought I was the only one who can't sleep without watching ASMR. Yeah, yeah. These days I'm trying to stop too. Trying to get better at that. Yesterday I didn't use ASMR. The day before that I didn't use ASMR. And I think the day before that I didn't use ASMR. So I'm just trying to get back to like falling asleep naturally. I also have a problem of sleeping very late. I sleep around 12 or 1 a.m. I need to stop doing that. I need to like sleep at like 10 p.m. I think that's the right time to like really. But then the issue is I'll wake up like at 4 or 2, and then I'll just be up. So sometimes I sleep late so that I can wake up at like 6, 7. But the issue is, even if I sleep late, no. The issue is I sleep late and then I wake up at like 8 or 9, which is not ideal because that's a late start for me. Waking up at 8 or 9 is a late start for me because you want to work out and do this and do that and then film the ASMR. So by the time it's time to eat breakfast, it's like 11 a.m. Sometimes it's approaching 12 p.m. I'm like, my day is gone. I what? I welcome a drama does ASMR. That sentence was a bit confusing. What time is it over there? It is currently 9:02, 9:02 p.m. 9:02 p.m. It is night time on a Friday. Friday. What's your favorite subject in school? I loved English in school. Man, listen, listen. When I was in high school, I hated almost every subject. I didn't mind history. History was cool because you're learning about history and that can be interesting. I hated maths. Maths was trash. Science was trash. Geography was trash. Everything was trash. Afrikaans was dope because, well, actually, Afrikaans is trash for like most of high school. And then I got this teacher, Miss Yuriansa. She was such a nice lady. She was so fun and cool, and she would give us sweets if we got answers right. So she made learning Afrikaans enjoyable. I was failing that language, dude. I was failing that subject. And then she came into the picture, and I started doing very well. Like I started getting passing grades and stuff. And I actually started enjoying going to the class. We had this other teacher we hated, man. She was a bitch. We didn't like her. And I remember like we had a spelling bee sort of spelling bee raffle situation where every kid would get like this test and you'd pay money for every word you got right. It was a weird thing. You'd pay money for every word you got right, but you determined how much you would pay. So you'd write down on the piece of paper how much you're willing to pay for every word you got right. You got like 100 words. So we did the test and everyone paid the amount of money. And she said she's gonna use the money to like buy stuff for the classroom. But then she showed up with a okay. I don't think there's the timing was funny. The rumor was that she used the money to buy a car, but there's no way that money was anywhere near enough to buy a car. I mean, the whole grade participated in that little fundraiser of her, so we're not sure how much money she raised, but she just showed up with a car. I don't think the car came from all of that, but it was just the timing was funny. It was very sus. But yeah, English was by far my favorite subject. I just love going. I did very well in English. Like I was always excited. My teachers were always dope. In English. That's his channel's name. A drummer does ASMR. Oh, okay. Most wanted ASMR. What's your most controversial take? I have a lot of controversial takes. I was getting in trouble with my audience, to be honest. Let me search most wanted ASMR. I don't think I've seen your channel. Oh, why am I seeing a bunch of boobs right now? Uh, oh, never mind. Shout out to you, most wanted ASMR. I won't get into it here though. Controversial takes because I have some controversial takes, but we don't have to get into all that here just because you know how that tends to go sometimes. But yeah, I was upsetting people on my channel because I was constantly discussing politics and stuff. People were like, "It's not relaxing. It's not relaxing." So I was like, "Okay, I'll move it to my second channel. I need to be more active on my second channel." Oh, if you want to find out my most controversial takes, go on my second channel. The link is usually in all my videos. If you check the description of any of my videos, you will you will see you will see a link to my second channel. Then yeah. If you want to find out some controversial stuff, be warned below. It's not for the faint of heart. You'll see some things if you're sensitive. Am I into sports? I'm into boxing and I'm into watching boxing and UFC, MMA, but I don't really watch other sports. In high school, I played hockey, which I liked. I liked hockey. It was cool. I played a bit of rugby. I was no good at rugby though. I was skinny and no hand-eye coordination, so I was bad at rugby. Teachers make a huge difference sometimes. In college, I took a sociology class, and no matter what I did, it was so hard to stay awake. The professor was just so horrible. Yeah, bad teachers are trash, but they make it so hard. In maths in high school, I had a teacher who would always get frustrated with me when I asked questions. So I stopped asking questions because I didn't want to deal with her attitude, and I fell behind. It's just hard, man, when your teachers are trash. And, the issue with public school, with schools, with a lot of schools in general, is you got a whole lot of kids in the class and one teacher. So she has to split her attention between like 30 kids, which, it's not ideal. So she can't focus on each kid. So she has to teach everyone at the same pace. But you might need more attention, you might be slower, and all these sort of things. So with maths, when we got to functions, I was struggling with it because you usually with functions it's just about memorizing the formula. Just memorize the formulas, apply them, and you'll be fine. I'm the type of person that asks questions like, wait, why is that? Why does that work? What does that mean? Da, 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 da. So it's hard for me to just accept the formulas. I have to find out more. And because of that, I was falling behind because I was asking. I was just, yeah, the way my brain works, it just made me very slow. So I ended up falling behind in maths. Jack, shout out to Jack. He's been watching my videos for a long time. Hey man, first live on attending. Yeah, I think it is. I don't think I've seen you comment before. Shout out to you, sir. Combo says, "What's your height?" I am 5'10". I used to think I'm 5'9". I was convinced I was 5'9", but then I met someone who's actually 5'9", and I'm taller than him. So I was like, I have to be 5'10", because I was like, considerably taller than him. I'm not that much taller than him, but. So I think I'm 5'10", which isn't bad. It's not bad. 5'10" is okay. Some might say it's a perfect height. I think 5'11" is perfect. 5'10" is good though. What plans do I have for my hair? I mean, I like it the way it is. It's very low maintenance. I've had these shadows what do they call these shadow peaks? Shadows peaks? Shadow, whatever. I don't know what they call these. So I don't know if I'm going bald or if just the way my widow's peak. Yeah, widow's peak. I've had this all my life. My hair's always been like this. When I was a little kid, when I was like 10, people used to make fun of my hairline. They used to call me Vegeta. I don't know if you've seen Vegeta. Let me show you Vegeta's hairline. Vegeta has the craziest hairline. Let me Google Vegeta. Oh, this is a bad picture. This is not flattering at all. This is Vegeta from Dragon Ball. Look at his hairline, man. Oh, let's see. Look at this ridiculous hairline. So mine is not that bad. Mine is not that dramatic, but you can see it's like an M. McDonald's. But it's always been like this. So I'm not sure if I'm going bald or if it's just it's just gonna stay this way. I pray I'm not going bald, but I'm cool either way. I've accepted it. If I go bald, I'll just if I start to see that I'm going bald, I'll just shave it and then shave every day. I don't want to go to a barber. I'll just get a shaver and shave my head every single day. Just I'll be bald for the rest of my life, and shaving my head in the morning will be a part of my daily routine. But yeah, I like the way this is. Low maintenance. I don't want to. I used to have dreads. I used to have like twists as well. I look good in my opinion. I look nice. The issue with the dreadlocks is that you have to maintain them. You have to constantly maintain. You have to keep going to the salon and getting people to twist. I'm like, I'm not doing this. It's expensive and it's tedious and it's painful. So I'm not doing this. But I am concerned about these little pieces. Sometimes I look at them like these things are deep. But it is what it is. And my hair is shorter at the front. At the back, it's pretty. It's normal. At the back, it's normal, but the front is pretty short. And my hair is longer than it looks because it's very curly. So sometimes people might not. It's like super long. Like you can see how far it stretches, right? Like it's like all the way up. It's like look how far it reaches. It's like up here. But yeah, it's like it's curly, so it's just bunched up because yeah. That's relatable. I had a little peek too when I buzzed. I was called that. Stecklin says that's cruel. Stecklin knows, man. People in these South African high schools, you get flamed, you get cooked. It's not a joke. Wow, it's long here. OMG dreads would look. They did look fire. It's just yeah, oh my gosh, it's a lot of money, a lot of time, a lot of pain. The first time I got dreadlocks, I wanted to cry. It was so painful. Like I was like, just going crazy on my hair. Can I do visual triggers? I'm not that great at visual triggers, to be honest, but we can try. We can try. We can attempt. Shout out to Elise MA for joining the live. I don't even know what I'll do for visual triggers. I guess we'll just do cards. I mean, I don't know what kind of visual triggers these are. You just flash cards across the screen. Man, visual triggers are not my forte. I suck at visual triggers. Not my strong suit. I'm more into like the textural sounds, the rough sounds. Visual ASMR. Yeah. not my strong suit. I Have y'all played Crazy Eights? Do y'all play Crazy Eights? In high school, we used to play Crazy Eights a lot, and oh my god, it was my favorite card game, man. We used to play during break. Oh, I used to love it, and the rules were. I don't know if it's like a South African game or if it's a global one, but the rules are very. It depends on who you talk to. The rules always change. In my primary school, we had one set of rules. We had in high school we had another set of rules, and then after I left high school and I remember we played it once at cooking school. There was a whole different set of rules there. It's just like people have different rules. Yeah, Second knows Crazy Eights on top. Yeah. Crazy Eights is the one. Barbara says, no, but I play poker on my phone. In person, I get confused. That's hilarious. That's hilarious. In person, on your phone, you're a G. In person, you're confused. Yeah. I don't understand poker either. All these games, all these card games, they look very complicated, very serious. I like Uno. I like playing Uno. I remember I played Jenga. I know Jenga is not a card game, but I played Jenga with a bunch of girls once. And they got very mad at me because I pulled out one of the blocks and the tower didn't collapse, but I did carry another block with it. But the tower stayed intact. So in my mind, I was like, it counts because I didn't collapse it. But they were like, no, it doesn't count because you removed another block. And I don't think it was in the rules. So I was like, it's not in the rules, so you know, I didn't lose. But everyone insisted that I lost, so it became a whole argument. Till this day, I mean I relented. I eventually said, okay, fine. But in my mind, I did nothing wrong. In person, I don't know the signals, and they get mad if you don't use the signals. Yeah. I don't even know. I didn't know there were signals. I need to try poker at some point. I never want to play for money. I just want to play for vibes. Why do people take it so seriously? Why do you have to put money on the line? It's very intimidating. Why can't you just play for vibes? You know? Why can't you just play for vibes? Play for honor. If you lose, you're a bitch. How much you play for honor? Yeah, you know? I think that would be the way forward. Well, I was drinking this chamomile tea and it's messing with my stomach. My stomach is acting up right now. I don't know what's going on. I thought it was supposed to ease your stomach. It's doing the exact opposite. I need to play Crazy Eights at some point. This counts as visual triggers, right? This is the best I can do. Am I a fan of dark humor? Sounds like you want to say something crazy. Not, I mean, not particularly. Not particularly, but you know. Elise says, gotta eat or gotta sleep. Did you mean you want to sleep? Just wanted to stop by. I appreciate you stopping by. I appreciate you stopping by. I had a BF who could flip $5 into $100 on one table. Some people are just so good. Last time I went to a casino, I found money on the ground and left me. That's crazy. I don't think I've been to a casino. I mean, there's a place uh here in Johannesburg called Monte Casino. I've been there. Like it's like a mall that has a casino in it. So I've seen the casino, but I've never like been in the casino, like to gamble or anything. The slot machines or the I don't know if they have cards there. It seems like it's just a bunch of machines, like a bunch of slot machines. I don't know if they actually have like places to play like poker and all these other games. Just no, I'm just curious. Um, I guess I guess my titles do some of my titles get kind of crazy. So I guess that might count as dark humor. W says hello. Daria says hello. Shout out to Daria. She's how long have you been watching my videos? I think I've noticed you for quite a lot now. Shout out to you. I go to casinos for the giant buffets. My fear of buffets is I'm gonna get sick. My fear of buffets is they will make me sick. These like public buffets. I saw my when I was in the high school, like primary school, when I was like 12 years old. I saw my teacher at a casino. Apparently, she had a gambling problem. Apparently, she had a gambling problem. I saw her at this. Yeah. Oops. Love the titles. Good to know that some people. Sometimes I wonder how are these titles being received. Am I going too far? Because bro, I got ideas sometimes. Let me try to take off my glasses. Maybe my eyes won't react. Because like I was earlier on, my glasses were off, but my eyes started itching because this light is so bright. No, like with some of these titles, I'll think of something and I'm like that's going too far. I can't say that. So I never know. Sometimes it's just like sometimes I just want to like not stress about whether or not I went too far. So I'll just have like a vanilla title, something safe, like super fast and aggressive ASMR to obliterate your tingle immunity, something like that. That it's like very vanilla. It's like the day before yesterday, I think. My video title, or was it yesterday? I think it was yesterday. My video title was nuts, in my opinion. What was it? It was like ASMR smacks like drunk dad in greasy wife beater. What a title. And then like the I guess the subtitle sort of was like it was just like it was like dialogue. It was like it was a wife saying welcome home, honey, but then she gets cut off. She's trying to say honey, but then she gets cut off, and then the drunk dad is like, shut up, bitch. I've done the whole shut up bitch shtick a whole bunch of times. I think what my concern is. I think people are gonna think I have like some obsession with domestic abuse or something because I always use the whole shut up bitch thing. People might be like, what's wrong with this guy? Why does he always revert to that? So that is a concern. But in my mind it's just funny. It's just I don't know, it makes me chuckle. I just realized I rarely read titles to the ASMRs. I follow, I just watch them. Yeah, that's good to know. You smoked a dirty crack pipe and now you have to. Yeah, that was another one. I like that one. That was funny to me. Yeah, 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 yeah. That was one of my favorites. It's definitely fun coming up with it. So yeah, like I said in yesterday's video, I think I'll space them out. I'll take time between each one just uh to give people some space. Your favorite one is the drunk dad? That's amazing to know. It's great that you have a sense of humor. Um, I yeah, I was thinking about it yesterday. I was like, man, did I go too far with that one? I was really thinking about it. I was like really, really thinking about it. Like, did I go too far? I don't know if I went too far. Is that too far? Some people might think. Da, 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 da. And I wanted to change it, right? I wanted to change it, but then I was like, but I've already kind of addressed it in my video. I already mentioned it in my video, so I can't change it. I was like, no, I can. I can change it. I'll just say something in the comments like I had to change it, guys. Da, 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 da. But then I was like, nah, I'll just keep it and I kept it just because I was like, man, just stand on business. Just stand on business, brother. OMG, first live. How do you structure these? What do you do? Honestly, I just ramble. I communicate with y'all. I really enjoy talking to the people, talking to you guys. It's nice to get to know the people that watch the videos. So that's why I do these lives. That's what I look forward to the most. And it's cool. It's cool. There's some regulars on my lives these days. So like Barbara, for example, she's I think she's been in every one at this point. So she's cool. So it's nice to get to know people. Oh man, these titles make your content unique. Thank you. Yeah. I haven't seen any ASM artists with titles like these, so I think I'm gonna keep it going. So yeah, it's just my mind, guys. My mind. Oh my gosh, some of the titles that are in here, I'm like, can I say that? We'll see. We'll see. Because it's like I keep pushing further and further. So I need to be careful. I need to be careful. OMG, when you get a GF, y'all can make drunk dad and drunk mom videos. That is interesting. When I include my girl in my videos, hmm, we'll see. When I get a GF, we'll see. I honest. This is slightly related, but I remember like those. I was working at a video game store, and I had a manager, but she was like a year older than me, so it wasn't weird or anything. But me and her had a little fling. We liked each other. We were very close, very intimate, and we used to play this game where I'd pretend like I'd pretend like I'm like like hitting her. It wasn't. It sounds crazy, but it was just we're just having fun. But the issue is we're in a store. It was in a mall, so it's like people can see us outside, and there was like an ice cream shop opposite our shop, and they just saw me like you know going crazy, and then they were just pointing at us and laughing because they could tell we were playing, we weren't being serious. But it was so embarrassing. I was like, oh my gosh. But I don't know what I. Obviously, they can see us. Um, I don't know why I thought I could. Like we're doing it in the open, but it was embarrassing regardless. Uh, but yeah, the further you go with these titles, the more we like it. Okay, y'all are to blame for encouraging me. If I get in trouble, I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna name y'all. I'm gonna name y'all specifically. I'm gonna be like, this person and this person and this person encouraged me. Peer pressure, peer pressure. That must have been a sight to see. Yeah, it was a sight to see. I'm sure. Oh man, it was fun though. Fun times. Fun times. Uh, but yeah, that'd be interesting to include. I've seen a couple ASM artists include like their boyfriends or their girlfriends in their videos. So maybe I always wonder about that. Would I include other people in my videos? I'm not sure. We'll see. We'll see what the future holds. Oh man, imagine this channel is still around like years from now. And like I get married and I have kids and y'all see the kids. That's what I was actually thinking about. I don't know if I was thinking about that today or yesterday. I was thinking about that recently. Like imagine seeing the little kids the ASMR vids. Crazy. Yeah, because I've talked about it so much on this channel, it'd be crazy to see it like happen on the channel. So some of y'all should stay watching for years to come and see if I make it. What is my dream job? It'd be nice for this to keep growing, and I'd love to keep doing this, but also I write. So wait a second, I saw I saw someone. Now that I think about it, I saw someone comment something about shade of melancholic ASMR. I missed that comment. I'm sorry. Shout out to you, melancholic ASMR. Shouted out Many Shades of Flowers, which is my poetry book. I should have shouted that out when I saw it. I'm sorry. I didn't. I missed the comments. Um. So yeah, I was saying it would be nice for the channel to keep doing well, but also my writing to do well as well. So I've got a poetry book that's out, and I'm currently writing a novel, and I make music. So it'd be nice for all of that to do well with the writing and the poetry and stuff. It'd be nice to like do book tours, and that's basically like going out and meeting fans and signing books and selling books in person and stuff like that, and then also talking about your book. You can have live Q&As and stuff like that. So um, I'd love to do that in the future. That would be definitely cool. And also the music, touring on the music as well would be amazing. I told him those were crazy titles, officer. Oh, you saying you're gonna lie to the police? That's crazy. Wow. Don't trust no one out here. It's madness. You'll definitely check the book out. I appreciate you. Yeah, it's love poems. It's love poems. So prepare to be in your feelings. Prepare to be in your feelings. I was actually supposed to release a song today. It's a love song, but I was like, I don't feel like recording. I'd worked on the beat and I'd written the lyrics. I was tired. I was like, I'm not recording today, and I had to cook dinner afterwards as well. I was like, I'm not. No way. No way. We'll record a whole song today. So that might come out either. I don't know. Tomorrow I got like two videos coming out. I got the Bible study video and the regular video. So I don't know if I'm gonna release a song on top of that as well. I might release on Sunday. Release the song on Sunday. Or, I can just drop three videos tomorrow. Uh you're lying on my name. I didn't encourage this title. Oh snap. Yeah, you're one of those you don't read the titles? Well, I mean you're a part of the live. You didn't discourage me. You didn't actively discourage me. You're just here participating, guilty by association, as they say. What about making a different channel for my music? I do have uh, a uh, a YouTube channel just for music. Actually, it's doing okay. The reason why I upload music on this channel is just because more more ears, more reach. So uh, it's just nice for people to hear it. I just like the concept of people hearing my music. Because sometimes, you put it out on Spotify and Apple Music and no one hears it. So I said, once a week or something, I'll just drop a song on this channel just so people can hear it, get some ears, some people to listen to it. Hopefully one day the Spotify will take off and the Apple Music will take off, and I'll be doing well. I'll be doing very well. And then I'll probably stop dropping on this channel eventually when I feel like I've got enough exposure. What are my top three authors? I don't know if I have the top three authors. Uh, when I was in high school, I was obsessed with J.K. Rowling. Oh my god, I was super obsessed with J.K. Rowling. I watched all her interviews. She hasn't really released any new interviews. So I think I've seen all her interviews. But in high school, I was a super J.K. Rowling fan. These days, I don't know if I have a favorite author, to be honest. I like Thomas Sowell a lot. He's very smart. Thomas Sowell. He just writes on economics and politics and stuff like that. So I like the way he thinks. Uh, I like Ludwig von Mises. Von Mises. He's an economist and he he has a way with words and he breaks down basic economics in a way that's very easy to understand. Um, who else? I'm not sure. I mean, I've read a bunch of stuff, but I don't know if I'm a favorite author. It's a very hard question to answer because yeah, it depends on the mood you're in and stuff like that. But I do need to think about that. I need to read a lot more. Maybe if I read a lot more, I'll have an answer. I'm actually working on that, just being a more voracious reader. Um, yeah, guys, I need to get going soon. My stomach is like troubling me. Whoa, wait, Barbara with the 20. Thank you. I always appreciate you, Barbara. You're very kind. 20 is crazy. You're pushing me closer to my goal. September. September is the month of the PS5. I'm gonna get a PS5. I'm saving. I'm saving. I might reach my goal. Thank you, Barbara. I appreciate you. Very generous. $20 is crazy. $20 is a lot of money here in South Africa. It's like almost 400 rand, which is nuts. So thank you. Everyone should give that a like. Yeah, she got 3 likes already. What a champ. He's always supporting in every live. It's crazy. Appreciate you, appreciate you, appreciate you. Mm-hmm. Darius says W Robert. Yep. WWWWW. He's a G. Anywho, people, I need a dip. It is getting late, and I probably have to go to the bathroom right now. Is that TMI? I hope not. But yeah, let me wave goodbye. One of y'all wave goodbye to me as well. Oh boy. Oh boy. I'm not leaving until I see a hand wave emoji. You have to put the hand wave emoji so it feels intimate. It feels like the real thing. Are you really gonna have me just waving here like a moron? Someone put the hand waving emoji. My hands are getting tired. Wow. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Wow, y'all are trash. Y'all just watched me. Okay, I'll see y'all. Thanks for watching.